This is CEO Insights. I'm Marilyn de Guzman with investingnews.com. I'm speaking with Mike Burke, VP of Corporate Development at Sitka Gold, a Canadian mineral exploration company with projects in Canada and the US. Welcome, Mike.
Yeah, welcome. Thanks for having me.
Yes, good to have you. You're currently embarking on a 30,000 meter drill program at the RC project in the Yukon. Could you provide us some of the key highlights from your progress so far?
Yeah, so this year, 2025, is our biggest year of exploration yet at the RC Gold project in the Yukon. It's located in the Tombstone gold belt, well-known belt of gold projects with a similar kind of pedigree. The first discovery there was Fort Knox over in Alaska. Then in the Yukon, there's been Brewery Creek and the Eagle Mine. And then most recently, the discovery by Snowline Gold of the Valley Gold deposit. So we've been working since 2018 initially in this area. It's called the Clear Creek area. That's where our RC Gold project is located. It's in the western part of this belt close to Dawson City. It's road accessible. So we started drilling there in 2020, had some pretty encouraging results, and we've been kind of plugging away like the Energizer Bunny for the last 5 years. We did about 28,000 meters of drilling till the end of 2024. And in that time, we've produced a couple mineral resource estimates on two deposits that we've discovered to date, the Blackjack and the Eiger. And this year, we're doing a 30,000 meter drill program, which is more drilling than we've done historically on the property. So this is a big important year for Sitka Gold.
As you've mentioned, you've had, and also in your recent announcements, you've hit, you have multiple zones that are all showing strong results. How are you prioritizing capital deployment among these targets?
Yeah, it's a great question. So what we're doing is as I mentioned, we've discovered two deposits to date called the Blackjack and the Eiger, and that's been our focus for the last 5 years of drilling or 4 years of drilling that we've done. But late last year, we acquired just one last piece of the puzzle. It was some additional ground that adjoined our property, and that contained another 3 targets that are very underexplored, and that's why we went after that ground. So this year, of that 30,000 meters, we still haven't drilled off our known deposits, the Blackjack and the Eiger. So half of our drilling, 15,000 meters, was deployed to keep expanding those known deposits. And the other 15,000 meters, 10,000 of it, went towards one of these new intrusions that we're drilling called the Rhosgobel. And then there's another target called the Pukaman. So we're doing 5,000 meters of drilling on that. So we're able to, continue expanding the known deposits. And our drilling has been incredibly encouraging on the Rhosgobel and Pukaman zones that we're drilling here now.
Yeah, and I know you just released your mineral resource, but in January 2025. But with all these results that you're getting, are you anticipating an update on your resource estimate in the near term?
Yeah, certainly, that mineral resource estimate was based on the previous 28,000 meters of drilling, and we're doing 30,000 meters this year. So with the success we've had, we've been able to release about a third of our drilling so far. So we're still waiting for a lot of drill results, which is typical. We'll see results rolling in between now and Christmas time, and maybe even a little bit later, depending on how the labs are doing. But with that amount of drilling, we're certainly be in a position to update our resources on the Blackjack and Eiger, because we've drilled there, focused on expanding those. But we've released to date, today's, September 3rd. We've been able to release the first 6 holes on this Rhosgobel target. It's a new target, and those first 6 holes have all returned greater than 100 gram meter intersections. So better than a gram over 100 meters in the first 6 holes, and that's a pretty exceptional start to anybody's exploration program. And we've completed about 36 holes to date. So there's a lot of information coming on that. And we've designed our program so that if our success continues and we keep hitting the widths and grades that we're seeing now, that we'll be able to produce a mineral resource estimate for that area as well. So that would be, looking at next year sometime, hopefully in the first quarter. We haven't committed to doing a mineral resource estimate, but I think we'll definitely have enough results to justify that.
Now, beyond the RC project, which is obviously your flagship project, you have other assets in Nevada, Arizona, and Nunavut. What are your near-term plans for these projects?
Yeah, all of those projects are permitted for drilling, so they're fully permitted. The copper mine project in Nunavut, that's a copper discovery, sediment-hosted copper. We did do a small drill program there this year. We're waiting on results for that as well. And the projects in Nevada, the Alpha project, that's just in the Cortez Trend. We have drilled there in the past. We've done about 5,000 meters of drilling historically on it. We've intersected Carlin type, mineralization. And right now it's permitted, but we have no plans for additional drilling. We're really focused on the Yukon project, and same with Burrow Creek in Arizona. It's got a epithermal gold silver vein with a historical resource on it. It's permitted for drilling as well. So certainly we're looking at ways of monetizing those other assets for our shareholders, whether that's optioning them out if there's somebody out there that's really interested in some exceptional projects that are not receiving the attention they need. And we're also looking at other things, maybe a spin out or something along those lines to get those other projects the attention they deserve, because the success we're having up in the Yukon is, we've got to keep focused on that. That's getting all our attention.
Right. So, what makes, if you're talking to an investor right now, what makes Sitka Gold a compelling investment opportunity at this time?
Well, certainly when you look at the Tombstone gold belt that stretches through Yukon and Alaska, you've had the Fort Knox mine in Alaska. It's produced over 9 million ounces of gold. You had the Eagle mine in Yukon with 5 million ounces to start that mine off. You've seen production at Brewery Creek. You've seen the discovery that Snowline Gold has had at the Valley Gold deposit. These are large tonnage, typically low-grade deposits. And low-grade, Fort Knox started out mining a grade of 0.83 grams per ton. Eagle Mine was at a grade of 0.63. Other discoveries, like Banyan's Ormac, their grade is about 0.63. They have increased their cutoff grade, so they have a higher grade portion of that resource. But our deposit is, it's a gram per ton. And this new discovery, Rhosgobel, we're hitting consistent grades at a gram per ton. And that's pretty, important when you look at, grade is king in any deposit. And when we have known deposits that have been producing at significantly lower grades than a gram, and it's the same style of deposit, that bodes extremely well. The other key thing is we're located in the western part of the Yukon. You can land in a jet. There's 737 service to Dawson City, home of the Klondike Gold Rush, and we're a 2-hour drive away from that. So our location is pretty incredible as well. We're only 35 kilometers off the Klondike Highway. That leads to cheap exploration for us. Our drilling costs are only about $350 a meter all in. So we're able to stretch those exploration dollars and give a really good return to our shareholders. As I mentioned, we're doing 30,000 meters of drilling this year. We're getting close to that total as we speak, and we've released about a third of the holes. So right now, as a shareholder, if you were to buy Sitka Gold, you've got what looks like a very important new discovery in the Rhosgobel being drilled off with a whole bunch of drill results being bought and paid for. And those are going to be coming out between now and Christmas time. And we know that's a good time to be in the mineral exploration business. That's when a lot of drill results and people's programs gets announced. So, there's usually excitement and good returns in the next quarter.
Great. Lots of catalysts coming ahead. Thanks again, Mike, for taking time to speak with me.
Yeah, it's been really good. Give you a quick little update, and yeah, we're excited about the project. We're pretty keen on what we found, so hope to see everybody benefiting from it.
Great, thank you, and thanks everyone for watching. Join us again next time for another edition of CEO Insights.